So the other day, Xbox had probably my favorite direct from them that they've ever done. I want to say it is, mostly because the games that were shown were just games that I was already really excited for. Games like Doom, games like South of Midnight or whatever that game, the weird like 17 FPS, 60 FPS hybrid game. I think the style of that game looks great. But there was two announcements that really surprised me, and it seemed like they honestly surprised a lot of people. And that was how 2025 quickly was dubbed the year of the ninja, with Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out later this year, and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, is it a remake, a remaster, something of the 2008 classic Ninja Gaiden 2 being released that day. Okay, if I read 30 seconds later, it literally says it's a remaster. Okay, I'm fucking stupid. But very quickly, this announcement took over the show, at least for myself. And I'm someone who's never played the original games. So yes, you're getting this from the perspective of someone who has absolutely no idea what he's talking about in terms of these games. But man, Ninja Gaiden 4 looks fucking awesome. Now, everybody knows, I feel like at least a little bit, about the Ninja Gaiden series. Now, as someone who didn't play them, I knew of them because I grew up with Xbox consoles, and I knew that they were always there, but for me, they were in the same camp as the Souls games that I would not touch until I was older because they just made me way too angry. And it's crazy that this is actually the 30th anniversary of the franchise. At least that's what it says on the Xbox website. So if it's wrong, blame them, not me. But to celebrate it, they've dubbed 2025 the year of the ninja with both of these surprised announcements. Ninja Gaiden 4 is a brand new mainline entry, which the series has been on a hiatus for 13 years. And then they also just surprise shadow dropped a remaster of a lot of people's favorite Ninja Gaiden game, Ninja Gaiden 2. For what I know, this was most of my friends who've played this franchise's favorite installment in this franchise. I just said franchise like 4 fucking times. But I think this is big because with Ninja Gaiden 4, it is marked, obviously, again, as a new entry in this mainline franchise, but it's also introducing a new character while having the original one playable, and it just looks a lot different. Obviously, the game is going to look way better than the last installment because it's been 13 years. Even with what they've shown, the gameplay, at least to me, from someone looking from the outside, the look's different. Now, it is positioned as a direct sequel to Ninja Gaiden 3. While maintaining the dark and gritty world the series is known for, players will take on Yakumo, who is a brand new character, and it even says from the main people of the game in this interview from the Xbox website, a significant amount of time has passed since NG3. Players will find themselves arriving in a gruesomely transformed Tokyo. And from the gameplay and the reveal and everything like that, it looks like a cybernetic Tokyo, which is such a fantastic setting for any game, but specifically a ninja game. Now, there were also wire and rail elements added to the game, as confirmed here. I think they showed it in the trailer. I haven't watched it, honestly, since the direct because I've been so busy. But in this interview, they talk about adversity being a major part of this game. And one of the key components of this is how they wanted to introduce adversity outside of combat. So they added these rail and wire systems that are high-speed elements that have action to keep up the challenge in between the levels. And they even said they want to blend old and new elements. And I think that this is exactly what they should be doing. I don't remember what video I talked about it in. It might have been my Doom 2016 video, but it feels like this is a really good way of bringing a franchise back and pleasing everybody. Usually when franchises go on a longer hiatus, it makes it harder for them to have a return because they don't know if they want to have a whole new installment and kind of forego everything from the past and abandon the older fans and hope they make new ones, or if they want to do things to only please the old fans and not gain new ones. Obviously, there's probably a ton of people who played Ninja Gaiden 3 and just aren't going to play this one because it doesn't look interesting to them. And that's just how it is. You can't please everybody. But as someone who has played none of the games, I'm looking forward to this game a lot. Obviously because of Xbox Game Pass, but mostly because I think it actually looks pretty cool and I love ninjas. So this is like the ultimate dude game. Like ninjas, cybernetic Tokyo. Like, come on, that's so cool. And when asked about the difficulty of the game, they quotedly said, "We've brought together the best aspects of the series and elevated them for the current generation." Now, I definitely think that this has a lot to do with how popular Elden Ring was. Honestly, if Elden Ring was not as popular as it was, I can see them have not made this a game or brought back the second game even. But since more people are liking harder games, and even with more recently Black Myth Wukong being more difficult, even though again, it's not the hardest game on the planet, it's not even close to Elden Ring in my opinion, for that game to be as difficult as it is for more like, oh, I don't want to say normal audiences because that makes myself sound weird, but I'm going to say normal audiences. That's probably what they're taking here. And even when talking about the Ninja Gaiden 2 remaster, they said that the original game has a lot of standout qualities and fans are going to really feel those throughout Ninja Gaiden 4. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go back and play these older games. But to think that it's been 13 years of fans of this franchise waiting for something new. And not only did we get these two announcements on the same day and a shadow drop of a lot of people's favorite, better version of their favorite game, we also got a 2D game announcement, which it's not for me personally, but if it's for you, there you go. And I think this just makes sense. This is a really good time for a franchise like Ninja Gaiden to come back, especially with the fact that this is not one of the Xbox games that's getting announced and has absolutely no plan. They could have so easily announced this game a lot like they announced Fable back in the day, where they just said, it's coming, we don't know when, but it's coming. But instead, Ninja Gaiden 4 is just added on to the list of games coming out in 2025. It's coming for Xbox, PlayStation 5, and PC, because of course it is. But I think this is just a really good idea. And I think this is a really good time, and I hope it pays off. I hope that the fans of the franchise get the game that they've been waiting 13 years for, because man, I had to wait 13 years for a game and it came out and it was dog shit. I would be pretty mad. I'm probably going to play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, especially because I haven't played any of the other games. I kind of want to play the other ones first, but I believe Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is on Game Pass, so I'll be just trying to play through these games, I guess. If you're excited for Ninja Gaiden to make a comeback, especially with NG4, let me know in the comment section down below. As you scroll down there, you're going to see a like button and a big red subscribe button with a little bell icon. Go ahead and click all of those. It helps out the channel a lot. And then finish your scrolling down in the comments and let me know your thoughts and opinions. This has been Nate, otherwise known as Wicked, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.